Grace, you are an embarrassment. You're embarrassing people who are Batman vs. Superman fans, and you're just a disgrace.
Why does John Campea hate Grace Randolph? A while back, there was some drama between these two YouTube stars, and it all started with one movie that divided fans all over the globe: Batman vs. Superman.
Save Martha! Why did you say that name?
So back in January, I made a video about why some people don't like Grace Randolph and highlighted a few of the big controversies that she's involved in, like the Pedro Pascal controversy and her hilarious and bizarre hate for Jessica Chastain.
Jessica Chastain destroys everything she touches. And when it comes to Molly's game, the only real problem with the movie is that Jessica Chastain is smack in the center of it.
I got an overwhelming amount of comments and responses to this video, but there was one particular infamous controversy that I did not talk about, and that's the anti-DC controversy between John Campea and Grace Randolph. On this channel, we talk about a lot of things, including movies, pop culture, and video games, so if you do like this kind of content, click on the like button to support this video and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon for more. So let's talk about this controversy, and since I've talked about it before, we'll do a quick recap of this Grace Randolph gal that I speak of. If you don't know, Grace Randolph is kind of a big deal.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Grace Randolph is known for her YouTube channel Beyond the Trailer, where she talks about movies and the movie industry. And on her YouTube channel, she occasionally brings writers from the Hollywoods. And Grace is very knowledgeable about how the movie business works and has a lot of inside scoops and seems to talk about information that you'd only know if you knew people in the industry. But what about John Campea? Some of you may not know John Campea, but he's also kind of a big deal. He was a visual artist that worked on Spy Kids 2. Remember Spy Kids? Man, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a Spy Kid so badly. But then I got older and my dreams were crushed because I found out there was no Spy Kids recruitment facility. It was just a movie. John Campea also worked on The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and Frank Miller's Sin City. He then became the editor-in-chief for AMC Movie News. My man is rising up the ranks, baby! And created and hosted AMC Movie Talk, then hosted Collider Movie Talk, and eventually moved that format of those shows to the now The John Campea Show, where he talks about movies and TV shows. He also won the International Academy of Web Television in 2018. I didn't even know that was an award. I like awards. Maybe if I offend enough people, I'll get one for this channel. So how did these two YouTube stars butt heads? It all started with a conspiracy. A conspiracy that said there was some sort of anti-DC agenda going on where critics were getting paid by Disney to give bad reviews to DC movies only because some people didn't like Batman vs. Superman.
Martha!
Look, I know there was an Area 51 conspiracy for a very long time, and that turned out to be a real thing. But this is just not a thing, guys. Or is it? Meanwhile, on Twitter, Grace Randolph shared a post of movie critic Jen Yamato that used to work at the Daily Beast, criticizing her review for praising Captain America Civil War, but taking a shot at Batman vs. Superman. To Grace Randolph, this was proof that there was some sort of anti-DC agenda going on. And while this was going on, people that follow John Campea on Twitter asked him for his thoughts on this anti-DC conspiracy. So he responded with this: anyone who says a critic who likes Captain America Civil War more than Batman vs. Superman is somehow biased or has an anti-DC agenda is an idiot with zero credibility. Now, John Campea and Grace Randolph were not following each other on Twitter, at least at the time. But someone sent John Campea's post to Grace Randolph. So Grace took it personally and responded with this: this couldn't possibly be about me because I said specifically the problem is attacking Batman vs. Superman to praise Captain America Civil War. Get your facts right. And in another post, she does clarify that she thinks John Campea's post was an attack on her and basically says, you both joined the conversation that you you weren't included in and now are angry that all don't agree with you. And here's where shit gets personal, baby. Grace then posted a picture of John Campea and his wife at a red carpet and put dollar signs, and then posted the screenshot of a text talking about how John Campea and Andy Signor, who used to work for Screen Junkies, muscled their way into her conversation about how critics have an anti-DC agenda. And she says, "I've been having a long-standing conversation with my viewers about Batman vs Superman hate, which many agree is a valid standpoint. One viewer sends me the blurb of a Captain America Civil War review, totally proving my point. Andy Signor and John Campea muscle their way into this conversation, hysterically twisting my words. I refuse to back down nor give in to the groupthink that demands we all hate Batman vs Superman." That's the gist of the post, and all this triggered the John Campea, which eventually led him to make this video.
24 hours ago, I've never thought about Grace Randolph in my life. And now she's putting up Twitter posts about me with pictures of me and pictures of my wife and some very insinuating and insulting things. You're a psychopath. And you clearly have no idea what you're talking about. Newsflash, you idiot. I am one of those people who likes and defends and stands up for Batman vs Superman. You kind of tip your hand that you're absolutely clueless when you write nonsense like this, saying Campea won't be happy till nobody likes Batman vs Superman. He can't handle that some people like Batman vs Superman. Like, what are you talking about, you psychopath? I am one of the few Batman vs Superman supporters out there, you nitwit. You insulted me. You put pictures of me and my wife with dollar signs up in your thing. You wrote out these long diatribes about me saying how I hate this and I hate that and all that kind of stuff. As somebody who is a Batman vs Superman fan, you are a fucking embarrassment to us. Grace, you are an embarrassment. You're embarrassing people who are Batman vs Superman fans, and you're just a disgrace.
Now, John Campea's video clarified that he posted this tweet in response to people on his Twitter account asking him about his opinion on the anti-DC matter, and it wasn't a response to what Grace said. A lot of Grace Randolph fans know that Grace sometimes tends to over-dramatize things, but some people blame John Campea for being unprofessional in that video. I think a reason why John Campea got emotional about it and was throwing those comments at Grace could be because of two things. Number one, in her response, she didn't just use any image of him, she used an image that included his wife. So he took that as a personal attack because to him, now it's not just an attack on himself, but an attack on his wife as well. And number two, John worked his ass off to build what he has now. He created AMC Movie Talk, then Collider Movie Talk, and took those formats and created his own YouTube channel. So I can understand that him being accused of getting paid by Disney for appearing on a red carpet is a huge insult to his career. But although I can empathize with why he took it personally, I do agree with some of the comments in that he didn't exactly give the most professional or most laid-back answer by calling her an idiot and a psychopath. Now, most people are in agreement that there's no possible way there is some sort of anti-DC agenda going on, and Disney is definitely not paying critics to say bad things about DC movies. Batman vs Superman was not good. Where's my money, Disney? If anything, Disney actually benefits from DC making great superhero movies. Because the more we see superhero shows or movies that are not so good, the more people get burnt out from the superhero genre, which is something I've complained about in this channel. And if people get burnt out, less people will go watch superhero movies, which means less money for both Marvel and DC. If the quality of the superhero genre goes down, audiences might think, sure, sometimes when we go watch a superhero movie, we see masterpieces like Captain America Civil War or Endgame, but sometimes we go watch another superhero movie and it ends up being something like this.
Did I do that? Did I do that?
I do want to hear everyone's thoughts on what you guys think of the Grace Randolph and John Campea controversy. This controversy is a little bit old. I did try my best to do some research on this, but I might have missed a few things. And if you haven't already, support this channel by liking, subscribing, and hitting the bell notification icon for more content. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.